The human reproductive system operates as a precise, step-by-step biological machine. To understand how it works, we will build a complete visual flowchart. This template tracks the entire cycle, from the first chemical signals through cell division and the eventual creation of a zygote. Grab a pen and a blank sheet of paper to begin drawing your own map. Mapping these processes on paper turns the machinery of life into an understandable, actionable blueprint. The reproductive system does not start on its own. It requires specific controllers. At the top of your page, write hormones in your first starting box. From there, draw a directional line pointing to a second label, bloodstream. This chart shows how glands produce hormones, which act as chemical messengers. They enter the bloodstream to issue commands to different organs. Once these messengers reach their targets, they control growth, influence mood, and regulate the timing of the reproductive cycle. Without these initial chemical commands, the entire reproductive system remains dormant. Now that the system is active, the body begins the manufacturing phase to create the physical materials needed for reproduction. Split your flowchart into two diverging paths. Label path A, mitosis, and path B, meiosis. Mitosis is the standard way cells divide to help the body grow or repair tissue. It creates an exact copy with 46 chromosomes. This diagram contrasts that with meiosis, which happens in the sex organs to create gametes, the sperm and egg. It reduces the chromosomes by half, from 46 to 23. Check that you've written 23 chromosomes underneath the meiosis box. Having the genetic material solves a critical biological problem. It prevents a fatal chromosome overload when two cells eventually combine. We now move to the central event of the biological map, the execution of fertilization. Draw two lines converging from your meiosis box into a single new box labeled zygote. This video shows the physical union. A male sperm cell joins with a female egg cell to form a single sphere. This diagram tracks the math of that fusion. The 23 chromosomes from the sperm combine with the 23 chromosomes from the egg to reach a total of 46. This new 46 chromosome cell is the zygote, the foundational seed that eventually grows into a baby. Fertilization is the threshold where two specialized halves form a viable blueprint for a new human. The machinery also has a specific pathway for when fertilization does not take place. Draw an alternate line on your map labeled if no fertilization, leading to the box menstruation. This is the monthly process where the lining of the uterus breaks down and leaves the body. You can see it here alongside a 28-day calendar tracking the cycle. Throughout this cycle, the system is vulnerable to pathogenic microorganisms. These are bacteria or viruses capable of causing infection or disease in the body. Many of these infections are asymptomatic, meaning they show zero physical signs of sickness. Regular health checkups are essential for monitoring the system. Menstruation acts as a biological reset, clearing the environment to prepare for a fresh cycle. Put your pen down and look at the physical map you have constructed. This diagram traces the timeline we built. We move from hormones, through the reduction of meiosis, into fertilization and the zygote, while accounting for the menstruation route. You have successfully built a working model of human reproduction. Use this map to study for biology exams. If you missed any of the chromosome math, simply rewind to step 2 to review the manufacturing phase. Mapping out the machinery of life makes complex biological processes easy to navigate and master.